What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Bugzy Malone last night was caught up in a very mad motorbike accident, and we got to talk about this right now. If you like hip-hop news, reviews and interviews, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. You know that one's there. And press that notification bell so you can be up to date every single time I drop a brand new video for you guys. So everyone's pretty much been indoors for about a week and a half now, only going to the shops. Well, that's what they're trying to tell everyone to do. I don't know how many people are actually listening, but we got this random footage and we saw Bugzy Malone trending really late last night on Twitter, and it just seemed like an absolute madness. Now there's loads of different bits of footage going out and people are seeing him where it's like a guy saying, oh, I'm not going to race him, and then him driving off. And then we see the main footage of him actually colliding into the vehicle, which the car is pretty much totaled. No one's going to be using that car again. And then we see the third piece of footage where Bugzy Malone's actually on the floor, people are around him, and people are taking risks because technically now when it comes to the law, if more than two people are together, then you're going to get fined for it, and police have every right to do that. But obviously in these situations, it's good to see humanity is still there and people are there to help him, because otherwise this situation could have gone left. And imagine if only one or two people or even no one was around, he could have passed away. It could have been a different situation. Right now we're wishing Bugzy Malone a full recovery and health, and I'm sure there's going to be some severe injuries because from the video when you see it, it's not looking good. But at least he's still fighting and he's still going to hopefully recover and have a full recovery. When it comes to people's lives, it's never good to see someone almost dead or dying in front of you. That's not something that you want to see, whether they be a big musician selling millions of records or whether they be your person randomly that you've never seen before, never heard before in your life. But one of the maddest things that I saw on Twitter wasn't necessarily people saying get better. I expected that, but a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, were going at Bugzy Malone and saying, I mean, you kind of deserved it. And there was a whole lot of backlash on Twitter from that angle. People were saying that Bugzy Malone was wasting NHS's time. People were saying, listen, like, it's all sad, but why were you outside in the first place when people were supposed to be quarantining? And it was just kind of crazy to see that, yes, to be honest, Bugzy Malone should have been, at home quarantining, but no one knows the reason why he was outside. Maybe he went to get fresh air and thought, let me get on get on my bike. But it's not a good look when people are kind of so willingly happy to kind of, trying to defend the fact that he should be in a critical condition. No one should be in that if they shouldn't need to be. And it's just mad to see. And I'm gonna put some of the tweets up so you can see them as I'm talking. Like, people actually coming out and saying, yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of your own fault for going outside. And it's like, no. Like, yeah, maybe it might be a bit crazy that you went outside, but at the same time, no, it's not a good look. And it's disappointing to see people so willingly doing that and saying it. And you got to ask yourself this question as well. If you were in that same situation, would you want people saying all this stuff about you? That is another key thing, because a lot of the time it's easy to sit back and, get Twitter fingers ready and say all this stuff. But if you or your friend was in that situation, would you be saying the same thing? Would you be keeping that same energy? Because I feel like some people might, but a lot of people probably wouldn't. But Chip actually came out as well, and he had a few words to say about the whole situation, and it was good to see, because as we know, those two have had a very rocky relationship since about 2015. And to be fair, with Chip, he's been in this game for a long time, but I believe that Bugzy Malone's situation revitalized his career, and people are always mentioning it, even to this day. Listen, the best thing about quarantine is someone should send for Chip, and obviously Chip's on bigger things right now. He's got a brand new album with Young Ads and Skepta coming out at midnight. But he even had to say, prayers out to Bugzy Malone from the most sincere place in my heart and soul. Hope he pulls through. And so do I. And I look, Bugzy Malone maybe shouldn't have been outside. Maybe he shouldn't have been on his motorbike speeding at whatever miles per hour he was working at. But it's not good to see someone bleeding from the head. It's not good to see someone in the shape that he was in. It wasn't a good look and it wasn't a good sight to see. So I wish him a full recovery. If there's any more updates on this, then I will, mention it here on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, listening to the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well for more news, reviews, and interviews as well. Interviews are on hold for a little bit as, the coronavirus is there. But once we're up and running again and the UK goes back to normal, we got interviews coming for the channel very soon. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.